good morning to one and all present here. I am Shivani Rajesh and I would like to extend a warm and hearty welcome to one and all present here at the National Seminar on Research Methodology arranged at CMR University School of Legal Studies. I would like to especially welcome the dignitaries who are with us today, and I would like to thank you all for taking out time from your busy schedule and joining us at this event. In order to kickstart the event, I would first like to call upon Aarti and group to sing the invocation prayer.
मुदाकरात् मोदकम् सदा विमुक्तिसाधकम् मुदाकरात् मोदकम् सदा विमुक्तिसाधकम् कलादरावतंसकम् विनाशिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकम् विनाशदेवदैत्यकम् नताशुभाशुनाशकम् नमामि तं विनायकम् नटेतरातिभीकरं नवोदितागमास्वरं नमत्सुरारिनिर्जरं नटाधिकापदुर्धरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रयो परात् परं निरन्तरम् समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्त्रदैत्यकुञ्जरं धरेधरोधरं वरं भरे भवक्रमाक्षरं कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतं नमस्करोमि भास्वरं नमस्करोमि भास्वरं नमस्करोमि भास्वरं नमस्करोमि भास्वरम्.
Thank you, Aarti and group. I would now like to request the dignitaries to please light the lamp. Thank you. Now I would like to call upon Dr. T.R. Subramanya, Dean CMR School of Legal Studies, to give the welcome address.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of CMR University and CMR Group of Institutions, respected Sri Ashwini Kumar, Madam Sri Shashikala Gurfur, dear learned participants for the CMR Law School as well as other law schools. I deem it a great privilege to welcome the Honorable Chairman of this function, Dr. M. Kumar. He has been with us, which I have been telling everyone, and he has taken part in almost all the party activities and the seminars of this institution. When we requested, he voluntarily accepted our invitation, and we sincerely welcome you, sir. We have with us Professor Dr. Ashwini Kumar. He is a senior research fellow of the Indian ICSR, Social Science Research, Indian Council of Social Science Research. And he is a professor at the Center for Public Policy, Habitat and Human Development of the Tata Institute of Social Sciences. He has been serving over 25 years. And over the 25 years, he has been a researcher, he has been a teacher, he is a professor, and in this capacity, he has trained, guided, and molded many institutions and many men. He has visited many countries. When I speak about this, he has not visited the countries for purpose of tourism, in the advisory capacity for purpose of consultation. Countries like Korea, countries like China, countries like Africa, Japan, and many more. The list is endless. And when I speak about his publication, it is not on one or two, it is in hundreds. I just intend to tell you, even for the forthcoming CMR University's Law Journal, he has contributed an article. He is simple, but then a very serious and a tough scholar. And remember, he is being consulted by the parliamentarians, not only of India, but of other countries of the world. His guidance is being taken many of the institutions of this country. I don't wish to elaborate because before he speaks, a description of his personality and the achievements which he has made will be brought to your limelight. Once again, sir, on behalf of the CMR School of Legal Studies, on behalf of the chairman, I welcome. We have with us today another legal luminary and a brilliant administrator in Dr. Shashikala Gurpur. Dr. Shashikala Gurpur currently is the Dean of Law of Symbiosis International University. She is the director of the Symbiosis Law School Pune as well. Remember, she is the Dean for not one university, she is the Dean for the Symbiosis Law School Pune, Symbiosis Law School Hyderabad, Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, and Symbiosis Law School Noida. And since 2007, she has been serving as a professor and head of the institution in Pune. And today, the institution is one of the centers of learning. Most of you may not be knowing, when she took over, the college was a college only, like any other college. Now today, it has become a center of learning. And you might be knowing, in the recent past, if you look to the website, you get to know a lot of things. The law school has been and is concentrating on European studies. And remember, even last week when I spoke, she was not here, she was somewhere in Poland. Another time when I spoke, she was in Italy. No, not only, this is done not for purpose of traveling, this is done in order to build the institution and to spread the knowledge of our legal system to the rest of the world. Simultaneously, to make aware of the legal system of those countries in India, especially the students who take admission. It is not only this, she is serving in different capacities. She is the academic council member of National Judicial Academy. She has served as a member of the National Law Commission. I don't wish to say and elaborate further. And she is a brilliant administrator as well. And when I requested her, she just said, I will come what may, whatever the program. On behalf of the CMR School of Legal Studies and the chairman and the board of directors, I have the privilege to welcome you, sir. Last but not the least, you participants. Research is a major component. It is very much required. I have been telling this in almost all the classes whenever I get an opportunity. And today, you have an opportunity to learn from first-hand sources. They will tell you their experience to you, how not to go, how not to study. That naturally will get a knowledge of how to study research. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Sir, for welcoming our dignitaries as well as the participants. It's now time for the presidential address, and for that I would like to welcome Professor Dr. M.S. Shivkumar, Vice Chancellor, CMR University.
Very good morning to all. Our respected guests of honor, Professor Ashwini Kumar, Professor Shashikala Gurupur, our Dean of Legal Studies, Professor Subramania, my esteemed colleagues at CMR Law School, participants to this national seminar on research methodology, invitees and my friends. So I don't want to take much time because the main focus is today on learning research methodology, and also we wish to have more time provided for our honored invited guests. Briefly, I would like to stress that the CMR University School of Legal Studies is one of the well-performing law school in India. Even though it is just 5 years, our CMR management as well as the university is striving hard to provide the best of the facilities and the international exposure to our students. The CMR group as a whole has about 20,000 students, with the students coming from as many as 60 countries all over the world. At present, we have 7 different faculties or schools of studies, and we have 180 research scholars who are conducting research in the university under 7 different faculties. Already 5 PhDs in the last 3 convocations we have awarded, 5 PhDs in the last 3 convocations, and at present, since last 4 years, about 170 research scholars are working towards the goal. What I would like to stress at this point is, now the education has taken a paradigm shift in the way teaching learning takes place now. More stress is given on the outcome-based education. It is not only just teaching in the class, conducting the exam and assessing you and leaving it at that. Nowadays, we want to ensure that whatever you learn, you are capable of demonstrating the outcomes. That is the main thrust that is given in the education system now. That is what we call as the outcome-based education, especially for getting accreditation in engineering or in any of the general UGC recognized courses. We have the accreditation done by national bodies, NBA and NAC. They assess not the infrastructure and the faculty available. It is mainly how good is the teaching learning process that is taking place, and that is assessed by the outcome. The students are expected to demonstrate what they have learned. So at this juncture, it is very essential that you being the law students, when so much developments are taking place in the legal studies, it is essential that you also learn what are the approaches for doing research, how to conduct the research, and get the useful results which are utilized for the benefit of the society. With these few words, I thank the organizers for providing me an opportunity before the speakers deliver their lectures. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
With this, the inaugural session comes to an end. I would now like to call upon Professor Srinidhi KR, Faculty, CMR School of Legal Studies, for giving the vote of thanks.
I know you all are eager to listen to the speakers, so I'll keep this short. At the outset, I'd like to mention that it's a privilege, like Dean Sir said, to be here on this occasion, to be talking to you all. I would like to thank our resource persons, Dr. Ashwini Kumar, who is here with us. He's a professor of eminence, and it is certainly a privilege for us to be able to listen to him today. He's traveled a long way. He's a very busy person. He's taken time out of his schedule exclusively to come and address our students. Thank you, sir. I would like to further thank Dr. Shashikala Gurpur. Ma'am is not a stranger to us. We have heard her before. In fact, ma'am's video is her previous lecture on research methodology is the highest watched on our YouTube channel. But then thank you for being here, ma'am. It's a privilege. It will always be. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank our management for providing us the opportunity to keep having these events again and again. I would like to thank our Vice Chancellor, Dr. M. S. Shivakumar, who is a constant support. He's here for all of our events. He's always had an encouraging word to tell our students. Thank you, sir. Last but not the least, I'd like to thank our Dean, Professor Dr. Subramanya, who's he's been instrumental in bringing about a lot of change, a lot of these events. We keep doing these now, and he's the man behind it all. Thank you, sir. A word of thanks to all the people who are involved in organizing this event. Professor Chandana, Professor Shivani, Professor Aditi, all the student volunteers, Kaga, Surya, Aarti. Thank you for singing that lovely invocation song. Last but not the least, thanks to all the participants who registered. I know you are eager to go ahead and reconvene for the technical sessions. Thank you all. Thank you.